name is Brisa Rodriguez, and I am the president of the Exploring Officers Association, and I am also a lieutenant for the Unified Police Cadet Explorers.
Hi, my name is Hannah Lingle. I am the vice president of the EOA, as well as the lieutenant in the Salt Lake City Police Explorer program.
Exploring has changed my life completely because I grew up with a weird childhood. My mother was diagnosed with bipolar disorder after my little brother was born, and she was in an asylum. And my father grew up in and out of hardcore gangs in LA, so he was in prison a lot, and he dealt with crime and police officers and all of these things. Growing up, I did not see the best light in police officers. I saw the worst of the worst. I saw them hating, I saw them being disrespectful, racist, things that I didn't want to see in my community. So I decided that I wanted to be a police officer, and even though having these bad looks, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it out and we'll see what happens. Well, then I met my school cop officer, Jose Lopez, who introduced me to the cadet program, and when I joined, I realized that yes, police officers do have a job to do, but they are so different than what everyone sees them as. I've seen the very few bad ones, or the very few that aren't what I expect them to be, but exploring has changed my life completely on the views on police officers, and it's changed my career completely. I cannot wait to either get into a career with exploring or with policing. It's definitely steered me in the right way. I mean, I could be on a totally different pathway right now with the way I've seen cops, and I'm in a much better way, and I'm excited for my future and my career, and those kinds of things are extremely insane and life-changing to me, and it's all because of exploring.
Exploring changed my life in a couple different ways. I originally moved from a small town in Alaska, and I was very bullied. I didn't have any friends. I was very alone, and that really created it turned me into a very shy person. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I was scared of going outside because I felt like I was going to get ridiculed by someone because my hair wasn't like everyone else's, or I was a little on the chubbier side, or I had glasses. It was a lot of, fear. And when we moved here, I did not have any direction at all because it was a new place. I was scared that I was going to fall into the same kind of pattern as I was before. And so I was approached one day by a friend, and he said, you know what? You should join this program. It's really helped me, and I think it'll help you too. And so I joined, and immediately I was greeted with open arms, and it was the most incredible feeling because instead of feeling like I didn't belong anywhere, I felt like I did, and I was greeted with open arms. It was a really nice feeling, and I started to come out of my shell and feel more empowered, and being able to really kind of find my way in doing what I love, and having that experience really pushed me in the direction of finding out what I want to do with my life and actually having a direction.
I don't know anybody that wants to be a cop that has a bunch of friends that are like, yes, go be a cop, I want to be a cop too, like let's all be cops. It's not like that. So I've never really had friends who have been, I've had like one or two, but not a ton of friends who've supported me and wanted the best for me. And all the explorers I've met have been so supportive. They've become my best friends. They want to see me succeed in that career rather than just put me down. And my advisors have changed my life so much. Melody and Georgia, like in the nicest way possible, because I know they're above me and I respect them, but they're also like my mothers, like my second moms. Like I can go to them with anything, and it's amazing to have that kind of support and that kind of backbone. And those people behind me that can help me live up to what I want to be.
It really has made my life just flip. It was, I went from teachers telling me that I wasn't smart enough to read the book that everyone else was reading to my advisors telling me that I am smart enough to do whatever I wanted to do, and that I had the skill to, do the drills that they're doing and be able to really take on those leadership positions that I have come to love in the program.
It's changed my view on a lot of things, not only police officers, but what exploring is. I mean, I thought exploring was Boys and Girl Scouts and selling cookies. I didn't know all of the things that they do and all the amazing work that they do for the community. So
it really taught me that people can be nice. I was scared of my own shadow at that point, and being able to, especially adult figures, being able to really learn that people can be friendly and they're not always talking behind your back or not always having some kind of ill will towards you was really, really needed in my life, because I would have been just a hermit in my home, not talking to anyone if that were, different.
I know you're gonna have your doubts, and it's gonna be really hard, especially if you're doing any kind of like first responder exploring, to get people to sign up, because it's really hard to find a bunch of people that want to be cops or firefighters, all these things. But you will find people, and you'll find a kid like me who really, really, really needs this in their life and really needs you people to change their mind and change their experiences. So I say go for it 100%, and Exploring Officers Association, same thing, because without the Exploring Officers Association, our advisors wouldn't have gotten the recognition they deserve. I wouldn't be able to make all these friends from different posts, and we wouldn't be able to grow as different posts by learning from each other.
If you have any doubts about creating an EOA program or an exploring program, put them aside and look at the other programs that are created already and see how successful they are and how amazing they are and how much they give back to the community, and then make your decision, because these programs help the community as much as the kids.